Namaste and hello. It's Hot Flash August, and we're still bouncing around on the boat of the bumpy ocean waves. So keep your knees soft and keep your forgiveness on high alert. I think that's one of the things that's been easier. I must remind you or tell you that the Bhakti Fest virtual weekend was spectacular. It was like this is. Everybody was pre-recorded. However, this isn't, but they were pre-recorded and they were intimate and vulnerable and filled with devotion and talent and love, and it was just a big groove fest. So my thinking is that whether or not we gather in November for the immersion, that the virtual is going to come again. It was very successful, and it wasn't on Zoom, so there weren't a lot of people. It was a relationship with you and the artist, and the great advertisers. So, if when it comes up again, I really encourage you to dive in. For $20, you can do yoga classes, workshops, and music nonstop for an entire weekend, up till midnight every night, starting in the morning. So it's a super great way to feed yourself with spirit and without news of the outer world, and to kind of reconnect like we do here. And it's so important. So yay for that. Yay, yay, yay. I'm sure you can look on it, and I bought the pre-recorded. I can look at the things again, whatever they're called, the performances, again for a year, and that didn't cost anything either. So, I mean, a little bit, but it's to support the artist. So that's the big thing. I feel great. And one of the things I got out of it was that being able to forgive really quickly is really important. To forgive yourself and to forgive others for all these millions of transgressions that are happening. Somehow that takes the sour out of the belly, and I think that's really important. So that's my shtick for the day. So let's rub your hands and go into. So you can look it up and buy it yourself and just play it all day long. It was great. Oh, so nice, the music. Nobody's speaking, just being. So get your hands warm and take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, softly cup the palms near the eyes, straighten the spine, relax that lower belly and relax your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out, and invite yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath. Invite yourself to be your breath, to breathe your breath, and to follow your breath to all the crevices, all the wrinkles, all the difficult places to see in your vessel. And allow that illumination, that breath, to create space and illuminate the interior. And allow yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with the divine. Let's breathe up and go into Happy Buddha. Oh, tonight is the Perseid meteor showers. Just as a FYI. Separate the stuff. Be careful, Andrew. Go out through the energetic body and just feel your vibe, feel your energy, your ether body. And ground yourself. And gather the sweetness right into your heart. Let's breathe in and go up. Stretch up. And exhale, come out to your knees. And then let's spin the body around, loosen up. What is it? Tremendous Tuesday versus Thrilling Thursday. So really get kind of loose. Loose as a goose. And then reverse the circle. Massaging the organs. Loosening up the lower back. And easy, coming into the center. And stretch the arms. Now reach out. Stretch the arms through your fingers. Really reach out like you wanted to touch something. It was just out of reach. Reach up and overhead. Twine the thumbs. Drop the head back. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tongue in, head up. Breathe in a little more. And exhale out, cantilever over the edge of your mat. Make sure the tailbone stays anchored. Reach your chin out, your chest out, your long spine. See if you can vision the fingertips lined up with your tailbone or your outer hips. That's okay. You can go that way if you want, Melissa. And then inhale and lift up. That's okay. I know. It's cute. Like go back behind your body, all except for Melissa. Stretch forward and spread your wings. Look over your fingertips. Yeah, we all hear and react in different ways. So stretching easy. What happened, Andrew? Oh, well then hold that arm down. And then stretch this one. But scoop out the belly. Sit back, fall back. Like, whoa, don't tip over. And then roll the hips. Inhale, lift up. And left arm down. Oops, left arm down by the knee. We'll go the other side this week. Oh, and bounce and be easy. Keep the hand more near the knee. The left hand. Sorry, all of a sudden I have a thing. Good. Just opening up the side body, feeling the right bottom anchored. Inhale back up and let's spin, spin, spin. Now this feels good. Too much sitting. You might even get a couple cracks. And then easy back to the left-hand side. Dive on down, elbows up, crown of the head to the floor. Easy. Roll forward just a little bit on your sit bones and anchor your right bottom strong into the earth so that you really are free to torque your chest over your thigh. Let your head hang. Let your breath be easy. Moving the ribs of the back. And then Michi March and scoot around. Oh, yum. And go beyond your right thigh. Lift up and look over your right shoulder. Left thigh is anchored. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing. And Michi March back into the center. Shimmy and shake. And sweep the arms out, up and overhead. Inhale, lift up. Humbly exhale, slide down the heart line, sweetly dedicating this breath to your body, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing spirit, of creating a temple for that bright spark, that great spirit that resides within you. Taking care of the temple, doing service, seva, to self. Slide the hands down and easy shift your feet. Good. It always works pretty quickly, actually. Seems to me. Once you get in the groove, get your fingertips nice and long. Sit up tall. Press down in the armpits. You can feel there's like saggy fat on top of strong tendons and muscles. Stretch down, lift up. And 7 breaths. Up and down. Up. Don't go with your left arm, Andrew. Just go with your right arm. Just be a one-winged bird today. 5. We don't want the drains. 1 more. Hold the arms up. Slide down your heart line. Spread out to the knees. Inhale, stretch forward and spin around the pelvic bowl. Really moving that lower back, moving your gut around, especially after fine dining. And reverse. Good, and then easy back into the center. Feel yourself anchored into the, rooted into the earth. Reach the arms out, stretch through the fingers like you were trying to get something that's just a little bit too far away. Increase your wingspan. Twine the fingers, drop the head back, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Tongue out. Inhale. Tongue in, head up. Stretch up and dive out over the edge of your mat. Good. Relax the shoulders and reach with the chest. Keep the ears between the upper arms. Lift the chin up off the thyroid notch. Good. Come a little further, Will. Breathe. That's good. Arms a little higher, Brenda. Inhale, lift back up. And round back. Spread those mountain gates. Stretch forward with the fingers. Shoot the energy out your kneecaps. Scoop out the leftovers. Stretch. Breathe. Swing a little side to side. You can feel those obliques or the lack of obliques. I love those obliques. I used to have great obliques. Those muscles that come up over your hip bone, like the Greek statues, those naked statues. Then roll the hips and inhale, lift up. And the right hand's going to come down softly in line with the knee. Lift up and out and pulse off to the side. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Just stretching and opening the lungs, stretching and opening the side body. And easy. Inhale, lift back up. Happy cactus. Spin, spin, spin. Really visualize the core, that interesting area between your shoulders and your hips. End up at the right. Dive down. Exhale. Elbows up. Torque the torso over the thigh. Anchor your butt bones into the earth. Pull the stomach in. Stretch out your neck. Stretch out your back. And easy. Let's Mitchy march around. Chip, chip, chip. What happened to your knee there, Janie? Oh, it hurts? Stretch it out straight. It's okay. Lift up. Use that right arm. Look over the left shoulder. See the ghosts and the gods behind you. Lift up. Oh, really use some, what do you say, not force, because then you'll get scared and go overboard. But use really torque the body. Come back into the center, shimmy and shake. Smile and sweep it out, up and overhead. Exhale, slide on down the heart line. Dedicate this breath to your mind and your sweet, most radiant, kind, and compassionate, your curious and creative self. Dedicate the breath to the journey, that journey of outward and inward, managing the chaos, managing self, bouncing around on the waves, breathing, finding the kindness, finding that opportunity to commune with spirit, Slide your hands down, jump back behind you, roll the hips, fold the knees in, stretch the legs out. Oofa. What do you think? It's the humidity? You think, oh, hi, arms, Lee and Linda. Hi, arms. Tight thighs. That's good. And easy on the kidneys. Stay hydrated these days, kids. No pain in the kidneys. Clear pee. Come around to the gut. Digestion. And then side body. Keep the flow. Keep the lungs easy. Lymphatics open. Come across the upper chest. Ouch. Yes, my thyroid, thymus, well-being spots, other side. Careful now on that one, Andrew. Don't go berserk. Shake it out. Easy. Make some, rub your hands together just a little bit. Sit up nice and straight like in an L. Rub the hands together, get them nice and warm. Inhale and exhale. Take your left hand on your belly, your right hand on your third eye, on your intuition, on your sixth chakra, on your cyclops. Work for the balance in that acid and alkaline in that sour lower gut. Relax yourself. Allow your perceptors, your perceptions, the smooth brow, your intuition to work. Just softly take your right hand and turn the palm up towards the sky right at your crown. You could slide your left hand to your heart. Sit tall, receiving in the right, giving, strengthening your heart with your left. And then easy, flip that left hand up to the sky, both hands up there. Work to open up the connection to the divine. Stretch the arms forward, up, and then bow down forward, easy. Bounce the knees, rock the hips a little bit so you release the insertion points. Squeeze the toes, check out the toes. How are they doing? They're so far away from your eyes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, there you are, David. Good job. Hi, Danny. Guys kind of wobbled in late. Squeeze your toes. Let me see some action down there in the extremities. Good. And then easy. Let's go ahead and hands off side. Lift up by your knees. Pull the toes towards your nose. Little toes in. You okay, Brenda? Okay. And then point the toes. Good. Danny, do you have a pillow you can stick under your rump? That'll help you in forward bend. Same with you, David. Good. Just get that hip lifted, the hips lifted up a little bit so you can look out over your knees. See if you can activate that midline, ankle bones together, calves and knees. Stretch. Now push the heels away from you. Let the little toes angle towards your ears. And again, kind of connect your inner thighs, that midline. Ankle bones touch, calves, knees, looking out over your toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, I see why, Brenda. You're on two things. And then open your toes, pointing, as it were, opening up the top of your foot. Look at the top of your foot. Get fancy, David. You never know when you might have to start dancing. Breathing. Danny's been dancing lately. Hallelujah, right? Hands go, toes to the sky, hands go offside. You're going to visualize your tailbone. Anchor the tailbone. Stack that lower back, drag your arms by your body. Inhale, lift the chest, reach up overhead, bow down, blow out the candles. Inhale. Inhale, undulate. See if you can feel that intricate design of your spine, the vertebra and those plump little discs that allow you to move in these such extraordinary ways. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow down. 3 more. Inhale, breathe in the roses. Arms overhead, Dave. And exhale. I never called you Dave. Exhale. Once more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, lift up, hold it up. Hands by the side, same. Let's jump up and shake out the fanny. Shake out the moneymaker. Move everything around. Find yourself, you could walk around like kids do, Maybe. Right leg to the sky. How is it, Melissa? Good. Lower down, left leg to the sky. Strong arms. Move the foot. Lower down. Find yourself nice and organized. Inhale, head up. Drop the tail. Pull the knees into your chest. And easy, see if you can find yourself just in a nice little core work, a little initial balancing, a little heat work. Heat work, that's like artwork, but it's heat work. Shoulders are down, thighs are next to the rib cage. So when you expand your lower ribs, it presses into your thighs. Your shoulders are down. You have a little action in your root, in your mula bandha, and a pleasant look on your face. So give yourself a nice neck. And then you can just kind of walk the feet slightly, just holding the thighs, getting connected to the belly, to your spine. Good. And then both legs a little higher, knees together. Keep the knees bent, shoulders are down. Action in your root. You bind that spiral of your energy. Knees together, arms by your side. 7 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Let go of the legs now. Allez. 5. Try it. Go. Get hot. 6. Let go right then. 7. Legs up. Touch. Up. Out. Over. Excellent. Bow down. Breathe. Go side to side. Beating of your heart. Quality of the breath. Softness in the throat. Unfurrowed brow. Bit of joy and giggle moving around inside you. Keep it percolating, as it were. And then easy, walk your hands on back. Bring your feet out to the edge of the mat. Hands are back behind you. And just windshield wipe the knees. That's the new protocol, I guess, is windshield wiping. Seems such a funny thing for the desert. Nobody has good windshield wipers anyway. Let those knees go all the way down. All the way down. Loosen up that lower back. Smile. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha. What was it? The cosmic joke? We're not sure which one it is, but good. And then easy. Let's roll on over into child's pose and find yourself. I have to get used to this new accoutrement. Find yourself in a child's pose so that you're easy. Your knees are wide. And you can just bow on down. Just find yourself walking out softly. Remember that if you can't get your head down because of things that are in the way, you can stack your fists and rest on your little fist with your forehead. Or you can put a brick underneath brick, a block. And just bow down for a moment, shift that energy, calming self, finding a relationship with the mother, feeding your brain, feeding the body. Good. Allowing that energy to slide from your tailbone up the hollow. It's called a shushumna. It's a hollow tube in an idea in your spine. So that cerebral spinal fluid, your life force, your prana, your kundalini, your chi, whoosh, and the head's down below the heart. You allow gravity to help you mobilize the fluids in your body, the energy. Activate the cell action, activate the body. Bowing down and resting with the earth, letting the breath expand into the back of your lungs, letting your tailbone get heavy back towards your heels so you open up that cranky, crabby lower back. 2 more breaths. And then easy, lift the fingertips. Press the fingertips, lift the palms and the wrists and the forearms and shake out the shimmy, the bazooms. Lay the hands down and jump up onto all fours. Find again that familiarity with the position so that you can articulate your spine, look through your thighs, swing your tailbone and look up at the sky. Exhale and round the body, and inhale and open up, shoulders back. And exhale, really put your gaze through your thighs, stretch the back of your heart, then swing your tailbone up to the sky, drop your belly, slide your heart forward and your shoulders back, lift your chin, pull your ribs away from your pubic bone, and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Once more. And inhale. And exhale. Come back into center, easy. Activate the inner midline of your arms. Look at your fingertips. Drive your shoulders away from your ears. Sit back on your heels. Toes are curled under. You're going to press on the palms and look between the hands. Good. Then you're going to pop your knees up 12 inches into a crouching preparation for downward dog. Ribs are resting against the thighs. Your buns are straight to the sky. And inhale, stretch the legs, lift the tailbone, lift the heels. Keep strong on the palms so you're pushing the earth away. And pedal your heels. Drop your heel, alternating heel, stretch your calves out. Pulse your rib cage towards your thigh. Then both heels up, and then both heels down. Downward facing dog, nice and strong. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead, you're okay. Stretch, 1 more breath. And now easy, hinge into plank. Just hinge into plank pose. Pull your bosoms over your thumbs. Hold plank, 5 breaths. Breathing 1, 2. Just cruise through your body with your inner gaze. Notice where your support is. Notice how you can activate the mid-center of the body to help it not put so much pressure on your wrist. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Knees down softly. Elbows stay in, bosoms down to the thumbs, buns up, chin down. Release the gut. Then slide your legs on back, flatten the feet, Slide the elbows forward, and you find yourself in proud sphinx. Easy, rock the hips side to side. Look up over one shoulder and look up over the other shoulder. Make sure that your shoulders really slide from your ears, that your heart's pulling forward. And then lower the bosoms down, bring the legs together, and stretch your arms back behind you. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. If you're in the mood, you can go ahead and twine the fingers, or you can just stretch your fingers towards your heels. Get your bosoms off the ground. Strengthen the lower back. Get the bosoms up. That's good. Beautiful. Breathing. 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 2 more. Breathe. A little higher. Strengthen the back safely. 1 more. And then lower on down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale back up to all fours. Articulate the spine. Cat and cow. Cat and lazy horse. Wag your tail. Curl the toes. Activate the midline. Sit back on your thighs, long arms, so you can actually look at your thumbs. So you see your thumbs, see your fingertips. Really make a pattern of your hand in the earth. Drop the shoulders, pull your stomach in. Inhale, lift up, heels high, downward facing dog. Up you go. Drop the heels. Left leg stretches up behind you. Toes towards the ground, strong arms. Keep breathing, please. Open the foot over your body. Let the foot hang over your body. Fire hydrant. Breathe in, breathe out. Back into the center. Straighten the leg. Look between your thumbs. Bring your knee to your chest. See if you can step forward into runner's lunge. See if you can bring that left foot forward between your hands. Always remember, you can drop the back thigh, grab the darn thing, and haul it to the front of your mat. Easy. Lift up the back knee. Rest on your fingertips or on your blocks. Activate the underbelly. Activate the underneath of your thigh, the top of the right thigh. Breathe in, breathe out. Long spine, Will. Pull that back foot towards your front toe and just see if you could stretch your arms back and lift your chest a little bit. If you need to drop your knee, you can, but give it a try. 1 more breath. Good. And then lower down. Softly. Scoochie the back foot behind you. Drop the right knee. Flatten the right foot so you're down on the ground now. Or you're not down on the ground, but your right leg is down on the ground. And the left knee is safe over the top of the front foot. Let your pelvis heavy towards the earth. Reach up with your chest. Look up. And if you're able, you can go ahead and grab onto that front left thigh and lift your chest up. Anything that's on the ground, glue it to the ground. Support yourself with that back foot. Lift the chest. Lift the right arm. Lift the left arm. Look up. Slide your hands around and pull your hands to your lower back. Try and pull the elbows together and lift the chest up. Press down on that pelvis. Press down on your lower back. Lift your chest up. And then lift your head up and let the hands slide back down to the ground out on either side of the front foot. There you go. Easy. Curl the back toes and stretch your bottom back towards your heel. Let your front toes come towards your nose. Good. Let your hands stretch out near your front foot. Good. You can drop that back knee, Danny. Softly. Oh, softly, darling. And pull the front toes. You want to check out the bottom of your big toe. So pull the toes towards your nose. See if your eyes can see the bottom of your toe. How's your leg? You feel it? You feel the back of your hamstring? Sit a little deeper. And then easy. Come on back up. Flatten the back foot. Heel toe your left foot to the outer mat. And just come around inside where there's a big vacancy. Inside your left foot. And see if maybe you can drop down to your brick or down to your elbows. Or you can stay up and press open that left thigh. David, take your left thigh and press it open. That's good. And then curl your body and look up at the sky. That's good. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. So either you're looking up at the sky or you're down on the ground. You're doing something to open up your groin. Yes or no? Nod yes. Okay, good. Breathing. And come back into the center. Easy. Bring your hands by your toes. Curl that back toe under and lift your back knee. Both hands are down on the ground now. Lift your rump up. See if you can sweep that left foot all the way up behind you to the sky and a little donkey kick. And then drop that foot down onto the ground, and you have an opportunity to go into a little vinyasa. So you could just drop your knees softly, drop your bosoms, scoop forward, flattening your feet, and just lifting your chest up. Elbows are squeezing in. Roll back down. Inhale, sit back and hinge into child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax. Notice what happens to your body. It's always about the beating of your heart, the quality of your breath, the softness of your throat, the circulation of the prana within the body, the smoothing and exciting of the ether body. So there's that tingly vibration that happens to your sparkle. You feel the aliveness, the smoothness, and the sweetness. Let your breath be your guide. Stretch your arms out and come up onto all fours. You can wag your tail just to make sure that you're kind of feeling pretty organized and okay. Look at your fingertips, forefinger and thumbs reaching towards each other. Strong coordination with the earth. Sit back on your heels. Lift your heels up. Rise up into down dog. Drop the heels. And your right leg is going to go up to the sky. And easy. Then you let that right foot fall over the body and you lift the knee towards the sky and you press the earth away. So you're in fire hydrant on the other side. Lift. Strong. And then stretch the leg back again. Toes towards the ground. Look between your thumbs. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right knee to the chest. See if you can drag the right foot up between the hands. Good. So the safety factor comes in here. Drop your back knee and just make sure that the right knee is over the front foot. Stretch up that back leg, a back knee. Oh, here we go. Activate the underbelly of the body, pull it together, pull the front heel back towards your big toes, come up onto your blocks or your fingertips, and stretch your arms behind you. Keep yourself organized through the midsection, through your root. Stretch your arms. Good job. Lift your head, Danny. Arriba. Come on up with the arms back towards your heels. Try it. Suck it up in the interior action. Good, and then breathe. Hands come back down softly. Nice, Brenda. Lower the back knee, easy. Flatten the back foot. Fingers are in line with the front toes. Hips are down. That's good. Get that right foot to the front there. Pull it forward more, David. Pull your right foot forward more. That's good. So you can lunge. Lift your chest up. Back foot is nice and organized, connected and rooted and glued to the earth. You feel the stretch on the inside of the back leg. Lift your head, Dan. Lift your chest up. Look at the sky. And then walk your hands up to your knee. Feel yourself pressing on that right thighs and knee so that the chest opens up. The shoulders are soft. The back foot is glued to the ground. Beautiful. That back thigh is heavy towards the earth. Good. Lifting and breathing. And if you're in the mood, you can raise up your left arm and you can raise up your right arm. Good job. Breathing in, breathing out. And slide your hands on down. Excellent. Easy. Drop the hands down on the ground. Heel toe the right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Take both hands on the inside. Stay in a nice lunge. And see if you can drop on down. Oh, merciful heaven. See if you can drop down to your elbow. If you have your brick right there or your water bottle, try and let your chest go more and lift your chin a little bit, Danny. And then easy, if you're in the mood, you can go ahead and take that right hand on the inside of your knee and press that knee open. Keep yourself lunging and then open up your chest and see if you can see the Perseid meteor showers. Or if you can see Neowise. He's gone now, but what happened? Breathe. Breathing. Loosen up in the groin. Create some sinewy effect for your tendons and ligaments. Allow them to get lubricated, the synovial fluid. Breathing, one more breath, and then come back into the center. Easy. Walk your hands back up. Put your hands on either side in line with the front toe. Curl the back toes under and let your bottom magnetize towards the back heel. Keep your arms long out in front of you and fold the right toes up towards your nose. You should feel a big stretch in the front leg. Yep. Breathing. Breathing. Good. Stretch that front toes towards the nose. There you go, Will. You all right? I can't see your head. Breathing. Good. Walk your chest should be out towards your right knee. You're blowing kisses to your right toe. You're crying because your right thigh and the right hamstring are so tight. You're not crying hard, but moaning possibly. And then easy, let's go ahead and use your fingers, press down on the brick. Hinge your body forward. Bring the fingers back in line with the front toes. Lift up the left knee. Lift up your left or both bottoms nice and high. See if you can somehow get the right leg to sweep up behind you. And kick, little donkey kicks. Long arms, strong arms, and then lower that right leg down. Lower your knees down. Those of you that want to go in a little advanced vinyasa, you certainly can. You can lower down to chaturanga, flatten and lift into up dog, anything in between to give your body that articulation and that motion. And then you can roll into down dog again. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy. Drop your knees down and cross your ankles. And you can roll over onto your backs. Good. Breathe easy. Tuck your knees into your chest and roll the knees around. So you feel again that funny relationship of your spine and your sacrum on the earth. You can have one hand on each kneecap and spin the knees in those half circles. And reverse the circle. Feel that relationship with the back of your skull, how it anchors you into the earth. And then easy, hug the knees into your chest. Bring your eyes up to your kneecaps. And then drop your feet on the ground. Open the knees out. Let the soles of your feet be together. And stretch your arms way up and overhead. Relax onto the mat. You can rock the hips a little bit. Soles of the feet together. We're going to create an exaggerated breathing, which means on the inhale, your chest lifts towards your chin and your tailbone rocks towards the earth. You stretch your belly, your front body. On your exhale, the ribs close, the lower back goes on the mat, and the soles of the feet press together so you can empty your lungs completely. And then inhale and exhale. Exaggerate it. Really use all those muscles, those interior muscles that connect your lower back to the backside of your belly. Figure it out how it looks inside there. Let your eyes be soft. Go inwards. Increase the breath. Use the pressing of the soles of the feet to empty every bit of oxygen out of your lungs so that when you inhale, the chest rises up, the ribs expand, and you exhale. Really work those lungs. Work the bottom of your lungs. Work the sides of your lungs. Let's... I won't swear. Breathe. 3 more deep, extraordinarily long and large breaths. Really experiment with how much capacity you have, how you can fill your body up, and how you can empty the body. Last breath. Breathe in more. Breathe in more. Fill your fingers. And exhale, empty. And a natural breath. And easy on the exhale, let the arms slide around so your hands go to your outer thighs. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, use your hands to press the knees and thighs back together. Bring the knees into your chest. Rock a little bit so that lower back continues to release from any tightness, any of that sedentary compression. I want to keep the back side of our body in our awareness as much as the front side. Drop the feet back onto the mat. Open the feet nice and wide and let the knees rest against each other. And again, you can stretch your arms long and up and overhead and move your wing bones. Andrew, you just hold on to your belly with your left arm. But find which side of your body is your favorite side. I can feel in my back where one side of my back is stronger than the other, really. Again, the exaggerated breath, the bombarding of the cells with oxygen. And then on the next exhale, let the hands come to a T. And then inhale and let both knees drop to your right side. Let both knees drop off to the right. Your feet are wide. Feet are wide, Jane, so that when the knees drop off to the right side, you're going to have the right foot jump up on top of the left thigh. Yes. Good. And then let both knees go all the way down, Jane. Go a little deeper, David. Good. And then easy, if you're able, let the weight of that right foot stretch the hip and the knee away from that left crest of your hip bone. Lift your head up and turn your head to the left. Just see if the head can rotate and continue that spinal twist. And then easy, you bring the head back into the center and exhale your belly to your backbone, flatten the back onto the mat, lift the hips back into alignment, lift the hips up so that that right foot is still crossed over the left thigh, swing the hips to the right and roll the knees left. Now you may want to take that right arm and come over and clap the left arm so that then you can find yourself in comfort on top of that left hip pad. Knees tucked up by your waist. And the right arm can either massage your hip, go on your forehead, again creating the spiral and the follow through in the entire spine. And take another breath. And exhale back onto your backs. Realign the hips and the shoulders. Right foot still on top of the left thigh. Arms are going to reach overhead. On a big inhale, and then you exhale, thread the needle. Lift your head up, lift your chest up, lift your fingers, and slide through the triangle. Grab both sides of the left thigh, and then relax the head down. The toes, the right toes are to the sky. You're going to flex that right foot, pressing through the heel. Oh, that looks great. Good job, everybody. Breathe in, breathe out. Put some attention in that other foot. Make sure you keep energy in both of the feet. Good job. Excellent. You all look great. The world of gray sweatpants. I love it. Breathing. And then if you're in the mood, you can hold that left thigh and straighten up the left leg. Those of you that are more extreme and have practiced longer can always go for the calf or go for the big toe. But for instance, if you're just getting organized in your yoga practice, find the place in space that your body goes to. Don't collapse trying to make it perfect. Just stretch that left leg up and jab your elbow in the right thigh and create some breath in your belly. And then easy, lower that left leg down, unhook the right foot. Knees are in parallel. Bounce your hips down on the ground. Shake your head out. Just feel agile, easy. Going to tuck the knees into the chest so the tailbone curls. You're going to drop the feet onto the ground with the knees, the feet spread and the knees resting against each other. Arms are going to stretch up and overhead. Inhale. Stay there and exhale. Give yourself some super oxygenation of the body, some super flow, open systems of the body being massaged by the movement of your ribs. So that flushing, that stimulation, that percolation, that cleansing of your blood, all the organs are refreshed. It's pretty fantastic how it all moves around. And then exhale, let your arms come out to a small T or a big T. And then easy, you're going to let both knees drop to your left. And the left foot's going to jump up on top of the right knee. You can tuck the knees up towards your waist. You can add a little bit, noticing where your resistance is. One side of the body may be different than the other. Breathing. Good job. And then easy, relax the belly back onto the backbone, unfold the legs, bring the hips back in line with the shoulders. You're going to lift up your hip, let your left knee be heavy. Lift up your hips, keep the left foot over the right thigh. Lift the hips off the ground, strong in the right foot, strong in the shoulders and the back of the skull. Now swing the hips to the left, drop down, roll the knees to the right. And if you'd like to bring that top arm, your left arm over and clap with your right palm. Get your shoulders stacked up, get your hip bones stacked up. Good job. And then easy, you can let that left hand go on your forehead and you can look away from your knees. You can stretch your body and open the wings. Just whatever feels good. It feels, you feel vulnerable and powerful. We play in that realm of the paradox, the in-breath, the out-breath, the sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, the Shiva and the Shakti. You'll find that dusty path in the middle where you experiment and play and revitalize. And then easy, go ahead and exhale, bring your knees, your lower back onto the mat. Bring the hips and shoulders in nice line. Left foot is still over the right thigh. Arms are going to inhale overhead. Exhale, fingers reach to the sky, head comes up, shoulders come off the ground. You watch your fingers and thread that through that triangle. Grab your right thigh, tuck it in towards your nose, and then let your head lay back down. Keep your left foot flexed. Stretch your body. Keep breathing in and breathing out. The range of motion, the sinewness of our bodies. We'd like to be lubricated, to be flexible, to be agile, maintain some sense of strength and coordination. It's easy when you're kind of like a wild child, but as we put on the years and experiences, the body reflects that. So we want to create space and integration and stretch up that right leg if you like. You can hook the big toe. You can just stretch, hold the thigh, David, and stretch that right leg. Reach through the foot. Good, excellent. Everybody breathe. And lower the foot on down and easy. Unhook the feet. Bounce the hips. And then tuck your knees into your chest. Let's spend a few breaths just arms by your side. Let's get our feet up and equalize the circulatory system. Take your little fists. Drop your feet on the ground. Lift your hips up and lay on top of your fists. If you have a brick, you can slide it under your pelvis. If you have a bolster or a couple of piled up blankets or a pillow, you don't have to lay on your arms. Biceps underneath, knees come to chest, soles of the feet reach for the heavens. L-shaped, back of the skull connects you to the earth. Eyes are soft. Breathe in, breathe out. Receive. Feed. Receive that soul food. Receive the cosmic waterfall. Notice how you may feel a little tingling. You may even feel a little trembling. Pull the legs towards your nose and angle them out a little bit, and then find that midline where their soles of the feet are straight to the sky. You're breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful. Arms are by your side, palms are flat if you're not laying on your hands. Good. Try and stretch your legs up, David, to the sky. Hold your thighs. That's fine. This is good for the blood pressure. It's good for the circulation. It's good for the digestion. It's good for the complexion. It's great for your brain. Stick your legs out a little bit further away from your body, Jane. Oh, that's good. You can rise up into shoulder stand. Gonna stay 5 more breaths. How's that? Good. Put your legs a little further away, Melissa, from your body, just a little. Good breathing. Oh, where'd you go, Will? Oh, there you are. Oh, good job. Lift your chin a little bit. 2 more breaths. Straighten the legs, David. That's good. Feed your brain. 1 more breath. That's nice, Danny. There you go. And then easy. Bring your knees into the chest. Bend your knees. Drop your feet onto the ground. Bring your hands from underneath you. Make the little fists. Stretch the legs out. Stretch the arms out. Give yourself a little breath of fire just to fire it up and charge it up. If you want to hold your head, you can. You want to breathe into your belly button. Every exhale smashes the belly button to your backbone. You can hold your head if you want. Squeeze your legs. Angle the legs off a little bit depending on your strength. Arms could be by your side as well, but breathe in, breathe out. We're going to stay for 30 seconds. You want to build up to, 12 minutes or something. Breathe in, breathe out. Charge up the body. Elbows are open. Breathe in, breathe out. 15 more seconds. Hold your head if it's tired. Good. Breathe in and out through the nose, not through the mouth. Flatten the back. Don't let the dog stand on your stomach. 5 seconds more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, inhale, and exhale. Big arms, big legs. Relax your head. Take a huge breath and exhale with a sigh. Ah. Easy. Find yourself completely relaxed. Let your body get heavy on the earth. Let the muscles immediately drop away from the bones. Let your eyes sink into the sockets. Let your lips be plump and your face smooth. Take that direct route to the divine. Relax. Body's hollow, surrounded by that wondrous honey-like nectar. Just be easy. Scan the vessel. Notice what comes up for you. Just remain the witness. Feeling safe. Feeling cared for and nurtured. Feeling strong and willing and able. Feeling gracious, spacious, happy, and healthy, and holy. Easy. Easy. If you wish to re-inhabit your vessel, let your breath move your belly. Let your breath get larger and move your fingers and your toes. If you wish to stay easy, stay easy. Slide your thumbs across your fingertips. Notice how that brings your awareness. Easy on your next exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Gather in all that sweetness, all that love, all that light, all that ease, all the grace, all the joy, and all the abundance, all the sense of being a participant. Just gently lace your fingers, stretch your arm up and overhead, stretch the palms away from you. And easy, step your straight legs together and point your toes and push your heels. Wiggle a little bit, flutter your eyelashes, move your lips. Inhale, exhale, tuck your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And roll off to either side you wish. Got meteor showers and waning moon. Press yourself up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Take that awareness of your earth-boundedness, your seatedness, that rootedness. Notice how the upper third of your skull feels. Stretch your arms out up and overhead on the in-breath, lift up. Press the palms together and then hold the baby finger and thumbs. Burst out the other fingers like the petals of the lotus blossom. Create your cup, your chalice to continue to receive. Practice that art of receiving. So we play in the paradox. We practice the art of giving. And we practice the art of receiving. Thumbs are nestled at the breastplate. Soften the palms and put the fingertips together so you find ourselves. We find ourselves in that ancient and sacred greeting, that place where for centuries upon centuries we have bowed and honored and greeted and welcomed the Great Spirit, the light within ourselves and others, and we know the sameness of our breath, and we know the sameness of our blood. We realize our vulnerabilities and our strengths. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of. Thank you so much for being part of this Urban Yoga Zoom experience. It's always so delicious with you. Thank you so much. I love you. Stay safe. Namaste. Oh, that's right. Find the tip jar and all that. Thank you so much.